Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another episode. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it because we're gonna be talking about a lot of things in this episode. But you can see the title is "The Fastest Way to Get into Clinical Research and Level Up." The absolute fastest way. So, how many of you guys have ever heard people talk about the importance of investing in yourself, whether that be going to the library, getting some books, reading those books? So you're investing in yourself through books and time. Could be investing in your health. Could be, going to Whole Foods instead of shopping at Food Line, buying the organic stuff, the super healthy food, maybe getting a personal trainer, getting a gym membership, investing in yourself to become a better version of yourself so you can get to the next level. Well, the same thing applies with getting into clinical research. Investing in yourself to get to the next level. So like the same way, like hiring a personal trainer. Yeah, you can get fit by yourself. Yeah, you could figure it out by yourself, but it would probably happen a lot faster and with a lot better results if you hired the personal trainer, the person who's an expert in doing that, who's done it for many other people, who's got way more experience than you at doing that. You probably agreed it'd happen much faster and much better, much thoroughly, much more consistently if you hired a personal trainer who did all those, who helped you with all those things and could get you to the point of looking fit and in a much healthier space a lot faster. That's why you pay for these experts, to help you get to the destination faster, to help you get there better, more efficiently, less time, less energy wasted. That's why you pay for these things. Same is true for clinical research. Now, there's a whole bunch of people out there selling programs for thousands and thousands of dollars. You got all these training courses out there. I'm not going to mention them. You guys know them. They're charging you $5,000, $10,000. That's garbage. That's garbage. Now, if they could guarantee you a job for making 50 grand, 60 grand, guarantee you a job in clinical research, that's not that big of an investment. But they can't do that. They're not going to guarantee you that. They're not setting you up with an employer after the fact. They're barely even giving you an internship after the fact. Some of them aren't even doing that. So that's not the best use of your investment in capital, the best use of your money necessarily. So you've got to gauge what you feel like is the best use of your time and money. But the real reason I'm making this episode is because people email me all the time asking me to review their resume. They think I'm going to do it for free. Well, newsflash, I'm not doing it for free, guys. I'm a CRA. We make a good amount of money per hour. So I'm not just going to, sit there for hours looking at your resume without being compensated for that. But what I will say is it is the fastest way to level up. Guys, how many times do I see people's resumes and there's a bunch of fixes that happen, and then as soon as they start applying again, they start noticing they're getting a lot more responses back. They start getting a lot more interviews. How about the past few candidates I've had interview prep with and have gotten the jobs? Now, that doesn't happen all the time, but it definitely happens a good amount. The job they're interviewing for, they go and get the job right then and there. That's happened with the past 2 clients. And I'm actually going to send an email out shortly or fairly soon to have people that have worked with me send me some kind of audio snippet. I'm just kind of describing their experience and, saying how good it was to work with me. And then I'll put that in a video or put that in videos throughout, in episodes throughout. So, yeah, guys. So this is something that I've actually been doing in my own personal life. I've been buying more books, trying to invest in myself, trying to get to that next level. So, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. I don't have a book out to get into clinical research or even how to progress in clinical research. But Dan does, so shameless plug. I don't get any money for this or anything like that. But that's a very good book if you're trying to get into clinical research. It's a very low investment. I think it's like $20, $25 maybe. Great investment. You're going to understand a lot about how clinical research works and understand a lot of the terms. That can help you. Another thing, my resume review program. Guys, my top package I think is only like $200, and that comes with some interview prep as well. That's nothing if you think about it. Because a lot of you guys are going to be getting jobs that are paying 45, 50, 60, 70 grand. And not to mention the CRAs I do interview prep with. You guys are going to be making $75,000 to $100,000. And some of the people are complaining about $100. Now, I get it. Some of these people are fresh out of college. Maybe they're in college. They're broke, barely have $50, right? That's not necessarily who this is for, who the interview program, who these preparation and resume review is for. But a lot of people are coming from jobs where you're making at least 50 grand a year. And $100, $200, even if it was $300, is not a big investment to get the type of changes and the type of improvement in the speed and this knowledge that you get to help you get to your goals faster. That's not a big investment at all. In fact, I should be charging double or triple the price. Because like I said, a lot of you people are coming from $50,000 jobs and you're able to get a $75,000 job thanks to an hour of interview prep with me. So I should be charging double. For example, if I had an investment, right, and I said, you give me $5,000 and in a month, I'm going to give you back $10,000. And then that would be a good investment for you guys, wouldn't it? That'd be a really good investment. And I'm sure every single person would line up for that. And you're only making 100% on your money. Now imagine if you invest $300, $200, and then you go in and get $75,000. That's almost an infinite return. That's like 100,000% return. So yeah, guys, make sure that you guys aren't being too cheap to invest in yourself, because you want to make sure that you get to the next level. And one of the benefits of doing this investment in yourself, whether it be, mentorship, paying to speak to somebody who's a CRA. That's why I like doing these career consultations, because a lot of you people have it wrong or the strategy is wrong. And of course I can't put everything in my episodes because, it kind of discounts the people that are paying. So I'm not putting everything out there for free because, the people that pay, the clients that pay, they want to make sure that the information they're getting, they're getting information that necessarily couldn't be out there. And there's not a lot of information out there in clinical research. There's like only a handful of channels. Dan, shout out Dan, myself, I think I'm definitely the second largest by now. There's other companies out there, but people aren't putting how to get in clinical research. There's not even articles written on this stuff. There's just not a lot of content out there for it. So that's one of the reasons why I love making this content, is helping people out who didn't have it before. And I didn't have it before either. I didn't have this type of information before. So of course, but guys, don't be afraid to invest in yourself, to get yourself to the next level. Sometimes you may feel like, hey, look, that wasn't necessarily worthwhile. But other times it's like, wow, that was amazing. And I think for the most part, people who have worked with me, I work with hundreds of clients by now over the years, have definitely felt improvement, have definitely been able to get something out of it. And I try and keep my prices fairly reasonable, pretty reasonable. In fact, I'm actually thinking about going up on the price for basically everything, because the value I'm providing, I think is way much more worthwhile. Again, like I said, if I'm charging you $100 for an hour and you go and get a $75,000 job off of that, that's a huge return on your investment. Huge return. Again, could I charge you $3,000 for that hour and it'd be a good investment? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, you could have. I could even charge you $10,000 to go and make $75,000. Absolutely. People would do that all day long. So it's got to be in its proper perspective. A lot of people email me and they see the prices or whatever, and I guess they thought I was going to do it for free. Well, I'm not doing that. Or they're afraid to invest in themselves. Really, you're afraid to spend $50, $100, $200 on yourself to get where you want to go? Your dreams are that cheap to you that you won't even spend that much to get to where you want to go? That's crazy, guys. And it definitely took a shift. I had to watch some other YouTube videos on it. It took a shift in my own mind to really understand the importance of improving yourself, learning from people, even paying to learn from people who are much more experienced and much more ahead of the game than you. And they really, really open your eyes. Really, really open your eyes to how you can get to that next level even faster. Of course, if you're determined, you work hard, you'll get there on your own, but it might take twice as long. It may take twice as many applications. It might take twice as much work. You don't have to do it all on your own, guys. You can reach out for help, mentorship. That's what the career consultation is to how do I get to where I want to go in this industry? How do I get in this industry? That's what it's for. The resume review program, that's what it's for those people who are looking to improve their resume and get a leg up on the competition. That's what it's for, guys. Interview preparation, again. Look, those are for the people that are looking to get a head up on the competition. Not everyone is getting interview preparation. Not everyone is preparing this way. Not everyone is getting asked these questions. Not everyone is being told where they can improve on their answers. But if you're doing that, you're going to look, sound, and feel a lot much more comfortable in that interview, and you're going to do way better than everyone else because they can't compete with this. A lot of people are, just preparing by themselves, or they may have a friend who knows nothing about clinical research helping them prepare. It's not the same when you're preparing with someone who's been in this industry for a while, who's interviewed for those same positions that you've interviewed for, who has gotten those same positions that you're trying to get. It's not the same, guys. There's levels to this, and this is a different level. That's why I believe in the products I offer on this channel wholeheartedly. You can get resume review help elsewhere, but can you get it where it's specifically designed and cut and tailored to clinical research? That's all I do. I don't accept any other resume offers from anything else. If it's bench research, I don't touch it. If it's for a sales position, I'm not touching it, guys. If it's clinical research positions, that's my wheelhouse. That's what I do. And so it's very, very specialized, but it can help you get to that next level much faster. So just something to think about. Invest in yourself. It doesn't have to be with me. It doesn't even have to be with anybody else on the YouTube sphere. But it's very, very important that you take the time to invest in yourself to help you get to that next level. And it could be now, it could be next year, it could be 10 years from now. But I want you guys to know the importance of investing in yourself and how it can speed things up, get you to a level higher than you ever thought possible, and take you there much faster, much more efficiently, and with much less work on your part than you ever thought. So take care, guys.